I've got Sarah here with me. We're going to make some really luxurious, elegant cocktails. Very easy to make and easy to make at home. We've got our ingredients here. We've got some martini risotto, Grey Goose vodka, some Southern Comfort, and some Chambord black raspberry liqueur. We're going to start with the Chambord black raspberry liqueur. So if you want to put 2 teaspoons straight into the flue.
2 teaspoons, yeah.
That's perfect. Now we're going to be using some Prosecco.
Oh.
There we go. If you just want to pour that over the top of the Chambord for me, that would be great. That's perfect. Let it settle, and then we'll just top up the last bit.
Okay.
That's perfect. And to garnish, to make it a little bit more luxurious, we're just going to add fresh raspberry to it.
Brilliant.
Really quick, really simple.
Amazing.
The next drink we're going to be making is a Martini Risotto Royale. This time we're going to be using a wine glass, so if you want to grab that for me and ice it up right the way to the top of the glass.
Yep.
That's perfect. And we're going to be using 70 ml of this, so 1 whole measuring glass and then a little bit extra as well. And just a touch more, that's perfect. Okay, and we're going to be topping this up, lots of bubbles for uniting.
Brilliant.
And then to garnish, we're just going to use a small wedge of orange. And as you put it in, just give it a little squeeze, so you get a few drops of orange in. And once again, very simple, very quick, very easy. For our next drink, we're going to make a Grey Goose Cosmopolitan, and for this we're going to need a chilled glass. This is going to be a shaken drink. The best way to do it, obviously, if you've got a cocktail shaker, great. If not, anything that's lying around, like a jam pot, for example. So we're going to do it in this little pot here. And we're going to start with 35 ml of Grey Goose vodka. So if you want to take your measuring cup, it's going to be just under a full measure of that.
Okay.
That's perfect. And next ingredient is going to be some orange liqueur. And we're going to use 20 ml of this. So just under halfway, and then straight into the jam jar again. We're going to make it a lovely pinky colour by adding around about 35 ml of cranberry juice. That's perfect. And then to introduce a citrus element into the drink, we're just going to take 2 fresh lime squeezes. So if you want to whack some ice into there. And now we're going to shake the Cosmopolitan up. Perfect. Very important to make sure your lid's on nice and tight. You don't want to ruin your evening in by getting covered in Cosmopolitan. That's perfect. Yeah. Now we're going to strain this. We're going to pour just over the drink, making sure we get rid of all the little shards of ice and any of the pieces of lime. Nice girly colour, perfect for uniting.
Brilliant.
Now to garnish this drink, we're going to use a fresh piece of orange. So you're just going to run the knife down the side of the orange, taking a little bit of the peel, give it a small twist, and pop it into your drink.
Wow, nice.
There's your Grey Goose Cosmopolitan.
Amazing, brilliant, thank you.
For our last drink, we're going to do something nice and fruity. This is called a Bayou fruit cup. So we're going to start with our Southern Comfort. We're going to use 30 ml of that, so just over halfway. That's perfect. The next thing we're going to add is 15 ml of some Martini Rosso. That's perfect. Now, if you'd like to squeeze 2 of the lemon wedges straight into the glass, it's going to give us a nice little citrus kick through the middle of the drink.
And drop them in?
Yep, straight into the glass. The next thing we're going to do is fill the glass halfway with ice, and then we're going to introduce some fruit into the middle of it. Brilliant. We've got some lovely fresh blueberries. We're going to use some fresh strawberries. So those will all get muddled in together. Finish capping the glass with ice. And then very simply, we're just going to top it with some ginger ale. Really long, refreshing, looks great, and you've got
it's really
loads of fruit in the middle.
interesting mix of flavours.
And just to cap it off, we're going to use a fresh wedge of lemon on the top of the drink, just to give it another bit of colour, if you want to pop that in there.
Wow.
That's perfect.
Great.
What would you usually do on a girls' night in like tonight?
We'd probably just open a bottle of wine and all sit around and have a big gossip, really. Making cocktails is obviously really different, but much more glamorous, I think.